friends, welcome to Technique. This is Nirmal here, and in this video we're gonna do a comparison of two smartphones priced 17,000 in India, the Samsung Galaxy A30 with the Oppo K1. So these two phones are priced 16,999 in India and comes with quite similar hardware, but they do differ in various other aspects as well. So in this video we'll talk about the aspects of these two devices and see which is better in different areas. So let's get started. First step, let's have a look at the design and build quality. Now looking at the front panel design, you can see that both these devices are almost similar. We have the water drop notch or the Infinity U notch on the Samsung Galaxy A30, while we have a teardrop notch on the Oppo K1. The bottom bezels are also quite similar on both the phones. Both have 6.4 inches display size. Now looking at the back panel, again both are made of plastic material, both have glossy finishing, and the camera unit is horizontal on the Oppo K1 while it's vertical on the Samsung Galaxy A30. So we feel both are quite similar in terms of the design and build quality. We would leave to a personal choice to decide which looks better. So both have plastic materials in the back panel, so they are prone to scratches, so not the best in terms of build quality. So we leave to a personal choice to decide which looks better. So that's the design and build quality. Now talking about the display. Now both the devices have 6.4 inches of Full HD plus resolution display, and both are Super AMOLED panels. That's definitely one of the good aspects of these two devices. Both have Super AMOLED panels and they look really good. Now there is Gorilla Glass 3 on the Samsung Galaxy A30, while we have Gorilla Glass 5 on the Oppo K1. Further, when we took the device outdoor, we found that the outdoor visibility and brightness levels are better on the Oppo K1 when compared to the Samsung Galaxy A30. So overall, in terms of display quality, we would say the Oppo K1 was slightly better than the Samsung Galaxy A30. Two counts: one is the Gorilla Glass 5 support, and also outdoor visibility in bright sunlight was slightly better on the Oppo K1. Now talking about the software. So this is one area where the Samsung Galaxy A30 wins because it has Android 9.0, while we have Android 8.1 Oreo on the Oppo K1. That's definitely not the best experience for a phone released in 2019. So the One UI on the Samsung's A30 looks better and gives you better options as well. And this is on top of Android 9.0, while we have ColorOS 5.2 on top of Android 8.1 Oreo. So definitely in terms of software experience, we feel the Samsung's One UI beats the Oppo K1 easily. Two reasons: one is more organized UI, and secondly the availability of Android 9.0. Now talking about the performance, so we have the Exynos 7904 octa-core processor on the Samsung Galaxy A30, while we have the Snapdragon 660 octa-core processor with 4GB RAM and 64GB storage variant. Now talking about the processor, the Snapdragon 660 is definitely more powerful than the Exynos 7904, and even the gaming experience was better on the Oppo K1 when compared to the A30. The A30 is quite a decent performer with the 7904, but when it comes to gaming, Oppo K1 definitely takes the lead. Even day-to-day performance, both are quite similar, no major differences. Now both have dual SIM card 4G LTE and VoLTE support. We have a fingerprint scanner on the back panel on the Samsung Galaxy A30, while it's an in-display fingerprint scanner on the Oppo K1. So that's another area where the Oppo K1 manages to beat A30. Because the in-display fingerprint scanner is the latest technology. The face unlock again is faster on Oppo K1 than the Samsung Galaxy A30. Now moving on to the cameras. So we have a dual camera setup on both the phones. We have 16 megapixel primary camera with f1.7 on the Galaxy A30 with secondary wide angle 5 megapixel camera, while we have 16 megapixel f1.8 aperture with a secondary 2 megapixel depth sensing camera. And on the front panel we have a 16 megapixel camera on the A30, while it's a 25 megapixel selfie camera on the Oppo K1. Now looking at the camera samples, in daylight conditions it's hard to differentiate which is better. Both have a quite good performance. The Oppo K1 is sharper in few images, while the dynamic range in few images was better on the Samsung Galaxy A30. So there is no clear winner in terms of daylight conditions. Both does a pretty good job overall in daylight conditions. Even the colors looks quite okay on both the phones. Now when it comes to low light performance, again neither of them are really great in terms of the low light performance, but out of the two, again some images were better on the Oppo K1, while some images were better on the Samsung Galaxy A30. So in terms of the camera performance, we feel there is no clear winner in terms of the rear camera performance. But when it comes to the selfie camera, here we have a clear winner. The Oppo K1 with a 25 megapixel selfie camera does a better job, and also we feel the selfies are much sharper than the Samsung Galaxy A30. So selfie performance, definitely the K1 wins, while the rear camera, it's more or less a tie performance. Now finally, the battery life. So we have the 4000 mAh capacity battery on the Samsung Galaxy A30 with a 15 watt fast charging, while we have a 3700 mAh capacity battery on the Oppo K1 with no fast charging support. Also, there is a micro USB charging slot on the Oppo K1 which is now outdated, while we have USB Type-C port on the Samsung Galaxy A30. So battery life and performance is better on the Samsung Galaxy A30. So now summing up, which is a better device to buy, because both are 16,999 pricing. So in terms of design and build quality, we feel it's more or less a tie. Display, K1 wins. Software, A30 wins. Performance aspect, we feel the Oppo K1 does better with the Snapdragon 660. Cameras are more or less tie, but selfies, Oppo K1 definitely has an edge, while battery life, it was A30. So we can say that there is no clear winner among these two devices. Some areas the Oppo K1 wins, while in few other areas the Samsung Galaxy A30 wins. Also, the Samsung Galaxy A30 has USB Type-C port, while Oppo K1 has in-display fingerprint scanner and better face unlock. So it's a mixed performance between these two devices. So we'll leave it to our viewers to decide based on their priority. If they want like latest Android version, then go with the A30, while if they are more into gaming and the camera, maybe the Oppo K1 makes better choice. So based on your preference, you can choose one of these two devices with these features. So that was a detailed comparison of the Oppo K1 with the Samsung Galaxy A30. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do hit that like button and also hit the subscribe button for more videos. This is Nirmal signing off. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.